Anyone can fix their knee pain by following our route in Unlock, even if they've been holding you back for years, because knee pain isn't random and it can be fixed. It's just your body failing the strength test that running puts you through. So in your first 8 weeks of Unlock, we restore your knee ability with knee bend pulses, laying the foundation for healthy knee bend, VMO squats to build healthy knees that are strong through its full range of motion, and the couch stretch to release years of tension that you've built around the joint. 2 sets of 50 reps twice a week, starting in week 1 with less knee bend and more assistance to make it easier, then ending in week 8 with full knee bend and no assistance, while always maintaining the form of foot to shoulder in one straight line on all of your reps. Because this amount of knee bend that we're gaining strength through with control is the same amount of knee bend that you use to push off when you run. 2 sets of 25 reps twice a week with the heels elevated, starting in week 1 with assistance beside you if your knees are extra sensitive, and ending in week 8 with a baseline of no assistance and just your body weight. But if your reps are pain-free in that process, you have the option of adding extra weight if your form stays perfect and the reps stay pain-free the whole time. So for us, perfect form looks like this: full knee bend, as much of your hamstring covering your calf as possible, elbows above your knees to show that the load is on your legs and your chest upright along with it. Then you're just controlling your squat through that range of motion. 2 sets of 60 seconds twice a week. Week 1, you can start with your knee as far away from the wall as you need, even putting your foot flat on the ground if needed. Then by week 8, you'll regain the strength and control to be in a full couch stretch with your knee against the wall. And the important form cue here is to keep your back glute flexed the entire time. If you're doing a stretch and you can't contract back here, it means you're stretching too far. So those first 8 weeks in Unlock give us a great foundation in the knee, even if you start from 0 level of ability, to get back to feeling better when you run. But if you only address your knees directly, you still leave yourself vulnerable to getting injured, because if you have any weak links around the knee, it will impact your knee health. So we fix that by building up any possible weak links. For example, our elephant walks will lengthen behind the knee one side at a time, so you're left with no imbalances. Because when we run, we're pulling the ground with our hamstring and contracting, making them stronger but shorter. And if we never spend time lengthening them out, then you will get tight and it can impact your knee health. Plus, we're building our tibialis raises because they're the muscle below the knee and they're the shock absorbers. So if they're weak, more damage will run up to your knee. But by building strength through that position, we reverse those effects while building our L-sit reps for strengthening in the hip flexors above the knee. Again, one side at a time, owning the top position and building strength through it, because when we're running, we're constantly picking up our leg. And if this muscle is weak, it means we'll be less efficient at picking up our leg, meaning we'll drop our leg harder and more of that damage will go to our knee. Your goal in Unlock in those 8 weeks is to develop your knees to the point where you don't have to think about them when you run anymore. And from there, we're building from Unlock, then to Rebuild, then to Targets, where in those later phases, it's our goal to not just feel normal, but to feel better than we've ever felt before, which is entirely possible by rebuilding the gaps in our strength and mobility. Because yes, getting back to feeling normal again is better than being injured. But remember, your normal is what got you injured in the first place. So in Rebuild, we're gaining higher levels of strength and control in the same amount of knee bend that we use when we run, while building our hack squats for that full range knee bend in the every minute on the minute style that we do, to reteach our feet and our knees to work together in a forwards position, which then prepares us for Targets, where we have clear goals for each movement. 15 reps with 50% of your body weight for the Peterson step-ups, and 10 reps with 75% of your body weight loaded in the slant squats. Because once we fix your knees, we fix the weak links around your knees, and we build to levels beyond what you've ever felt is normal, then you completely transform your body into someone that doesn't get injured when you run anymore.